This is To Kill a Mockingbird, discussion 1. Sarah and Chris, not Allison because she's not here. Anyway, okay, so the first quote was, first of all, he said, if you learn a simple trick, Scout, you'll get along a lot better with all kinds of folks. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it. And that was Atticus talking to Scout and giving her advice as to consider things from people's point of view and to help her become more sympathetic to people like Miss Caroline or the Radleys or the people that are demoted in society. Yeah, so that was my quote.
Okay.
And that was in chapter 3.
Okay, chapter 3. Alright, my quote is from page 94. It says, I don't call 50 very old, and this was Miss Maudie talking. She was talking to Scout. I just thought this quote was interesting because you'd think that back then 50 is older because people would live less, but obviously Miss Maudie thinks otherwise, so I just thought it was interesting.
Okay, and then now we just talk about the book? Okay, so where to start? Well, the town that she lives in, it's kind of like a old, or not old, but it's like a southern kind of quiet town.
Yeah.
Maycomb.
Maycomb, yeah.
So it's kind of one of those like sleepy ones, and it said in the beginning that the roads like weren't paved, so it was like dusty streets. And so I think it's kind of like a lower part, and people kind of get away with a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I like the book. It's a good book. It's a little dry in some parts, but it's just I made some connections to like movies that are like about racism and stuff when they're all like, oh, nigger lover and stuff. You immediately think of like other movies where they're racist and everything, and it's like normal to them, and they don't think it's bad, and it's just interesting to read stuff like that. Because of the discrimination like that nowadays would be totally wrong, but back then it was like normal and people would say it. Whatever. And
it's kind of weird to like read a book like from the olden days because you're like it seems completely normal among them, but now it's kind of like, whoa, guys, it's kind of not really what you're supposed to talk like.
Yeah.
So what movies did you?
42 and The Rocket. So like in 42, that's one about Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, actually I did see that one.
Yeah,
I did see that one. Yeah.
So everybody's like, the reason why I connected that one to that one more than other movies is because in 42, Jackie Robinson is like, the black guy in baseball and everything, and Harrison Ford is standing up for him and he wants him to play because he's good. And like in To Kill a Mockingbird, it's like how Atticus is defending Tom Robinson, and everybody doesn't like Tom Robinson because he's black and everything, and Atticus is standing up for him, so I thought it was kind of the same.
Yeah, it's like the same
different
thing.
But the same.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay. Do you think Atticus will be successful in his defense of Tom Robinson, or will he be like outcasted and everybody's going to hate him?
I think he will win against it because I don't know. It just seems like one of those books because it's like brought up a lot about like the black people, so it's kind of like and the trial and stuff, and he's a lawyer. So I think he will win because that's kind of I feel how this book's gonna end up.
Atticus is an interesting character.
He's a very interesting character.
Professional
and he lets his kids call him Sir or Atticus.
Yeah. But he's not really a strict parent either at the same time. But he is. But
he is, but he isn't.
Yeah, I like him. He's a good character.
And even though like Miss Caroline tells Scout not to read anymore, which I find it kind of weird because I'm like, don't you want to teach kids how to read and write?
Yeah.
But Atticus is just like, oh, we'll do it anyway still.
And when Scout like wants to fight other kids about defending him, and like he says not to, I think that says a lot about his character. Like just saying that he's noble and doesn't want his kids to be like violent or anything.
Yeah, and I don't know where I was going with that.
I really like Atticus. He's a good character.
And
I don't know.
Dill is quite a character too.
Oh yeah, he's interesting.
He's very interesting.
I don't want to say I like him, but I don't like not like him either.
Yeah, he's
good.
very adventurous because
Yeah.
like before he came, Jem and Scout would like not go anywhere near the Radley place, but
Yeah.
now like
Now, like, they always
he's
go there.
touching the house. Jem's
Yeah.
touching the house, and
Yeah.
they're sticking notes in the shutters.
I feel like Jem is a lot more like adventurous than Scout, just because he always like does go to the Radley place. He wants to, kind of.
Yeah, he just wanted someone to do
Yeah.
it with him.
Yeah.
And then there's Francis.
Francis. I don't like him.
I don't either. He's like this spoiled little brat.
Yeah.
And then when they got like in that fight, Scout and Francis completely blamed it on her, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I
she
know.
started it. It was all her." If I was Scout, I would have been like,
I would have been pretty mad.
yeah, I would have been like, "Really? Okay, okay."
Yeah, and then Uncle Jack believed Francis or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like getting mad at Scout and
Yeah.
stuff.
And I was like, "No, that's not." I was like, "I like you, Uncle Jack. Why would
I
you
know.
start going?"
I know. He redeemed himself though.
Yeah, he did.
Then go around again, share the video. And then go around again, ask questions.
I don't know.
I
That's
don't know
about
what
it.
else. Yeah.
Not too much has happened yet.
No.
Like it's developing.
Yeah.
I'm starting to want to read more.
Yeah. And you kind of want to know what's
Yeah.
happening with Boo. Or
Yeah,
Arthur.
I know. It's really mysterious.
Yeah.
It's.
Like the blanket when he put. Was it him who put the blanket around them, or
I think it
Nathan?
was. I don't know. That's a kind of a thing like inference. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
don't
could have been
know.
anybody.
But who said? I couldn't remember who said like it happened. Was it Jem who saw it happen,
think
or
it was-
Atticus?
I think it was Jim. Something tells me it was Jim.
Because I think Jem was like, "Oh, Scout, if you just turned around, you would have seen it."
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was Atticus saying that to Jem and then Jem saying it to Scout. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember what happened there.
I don't know. I feel like it still relates today. How everybody like thinks that Boo is like just some sort of animal, and like, they're just kind of judging him. They've never even seen him,
Yeah.
and it's like still the same today. How people like just judge people.
And like with like horror being really popular right now,
Yeah.
or with like
Yeah.
kids, it's like it's kind of relating to that, and people being really adventurous to go do like
Yeah.
like try and like see horror or I don't know, like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think there's really much else. It's getting better.
Yeah, it's making me want to read more. I want to
I
get
wanna
to the
know-
trial.
Yeah.
I want to see the trial.
Should we stop?
I think so.